everybody, this is Kodak here. I'm currently working on the new review that I promised was going to be either incredibly awesome or incredibly stupid, depending on how it comes out. But since it's taking a lot of work, I figured I'd at least give you an update. The review that I'm currently working on, it's going to have something new to it, and it's going to be about the new Bakugan extension pack, and it's also going to bring back an old character. But for now, I figured I'd give you a special update. You might remember on my website I had mentioned I had found one of Spinmaster's dirty little secrets. Well, I'm sure you all know that Redikai is not Spinmaster's first try at organized play. But what might surprise you is that Bakugan isn't either. No. There was a game that came out that Spinmaster made before. I was trolling around my Walmart and I found some of them on sale. Now, it's an online game, and allow me to introduce Swypeout. Swypeout was Spinmaster's first attempt at an online game. It was a massive multiplayer online RPG that, it was a racing game, and what you did was you got this, this USB kind of card scanner, and what you do is you'd buy some cards, like you'd get a car, and you'd get like some upgrades and some weapons and stuff like that. And what you do is you plug it into your computer after installing the program on the disk, and you'd swipe the cards to get them in the game. Now, it seems like a cool idea, but it's kind of expensive. I mean, just first of all, just look at the size of this packaging. Trying to put this with other card games, this thing is a real space hog, and I mean, designs for card game boxes that take up a lot of space. Where have we seen that recently from Spinmaster products? I mean, even just the booster pack. Look at the size of this thing. This thing is like as big as the starter pack boxes for a lot of games. Maybe even a bit bigger. And this isn't like one of those blister packs you see booster packs come in. This is the actual booster pack. I mean, look, you can see the cards are right there. Now, Swypeout came out in 2007, and what happened was, it was an online game where you built the cars and you race them around. And I take a look at this game, and, you know, obvious control issues aside, this game looks awesome! It's kind of like a massive multiplayer online version of Mario Kart, where you race around and you shoot at each other and you win some points at the end of each round in order to power up your vehicle and buy new equipment. So they shut it down right at the end of 2008, about a year after it came out, without really an adequate explanation, just a black screen that says "Thank you for playing." Well, as it turned out, from what I've heard, it wasn't making any money. And this is kind of eerily similar to how Bakugan Dimensions was shut down. It makes me think that Spinmaster just isn't paying attention to what they're doing if they can't even learn lessons from a game they made in 2007 to apply to games they make now. The theory was it wasn't making any money, and that is based on what I think are two things. If you're going to make a successful massive multiplayer online RPG, you either need a subscription fee or loads and loads of third-party advertising. It doesn't really work by selling things, because what happens is people get complacent with what they have, they get happy with what they have, and they have no reason to go out and buy anything new. And I think that's what Swypeout and Bakugan Dimensions, I think that's the wall they slammed into. It's also one of the reasons that if I ever make a list of things that Bakugan can improve, it would not be to bring back Dimensions until Spinmaster learns out how to properly do an online game. I mean, they have partnerships with Walmart and McDonald's and Toys R Us. What's wrong with throwing in like a billboard here or an ad on the loading screen there for one of those companies? I mean, they're family friendly. It's not too bad with that. It would give them funding for their game. It would work just fine for them. So, anyway, that's Swypeout, Spinmaster's dirty little secret. I'm still working on that review, and until I come out with it, this is Kodak signing off.